Lovers of freedom all over the world, I greet you. Lovers of freedom all over the world, I greet you. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing today? I hope you are doing fine. This is Akpan Asukwo from Biafra Radical Freedom TV. I hope I am coming out loud and clear. Omo Chineke, you are all welcome. You are welcome all today. Yeah, we have an update from our Supreme Leader's legal team at home. A press briefing from Barrister Aloy Ejimakor. And this has to do with the matters in court, especially as regarding to Onyendu's case. Oh, firstborn, Nnamdi, you are welcome. Good evening to you. You are welcome. So between UN Special Commission and Kenya and Nigeria. So that's Barrister Aloy Ejimakor took his time to run a clarification on this. So that I am going to give this to you to see. Then after that, we will have to touch on. There is something we started touching yesterday, but time did not permit us to get to the end. About that woman, one strong Igbo woman who lives in Lagos, that have been very interested in continuing on the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's agenda on this restoration, the Biafran restoration. Yes, and graciously, this woman refused to key into all the propaganda against our leader, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister Biafra Republic government in exile. So we have been also seeing some other non-entities who still want to deceive themselves because they cannot deceive Biafrans anymore, who are all leading some foolish campaign of calumny in one junk backyard useless radio outfit they call Radio Biafra. So we were following their stupidity since, and there's a particular foolish one they came up with again. It was something they started since earlier last month, and they want to continue it on the same topic that Simon Ekpa is planted by CIA. No more Atiku, no more Nigerian government, no more Fulani, no more Tinubu. So this time it's CIA. So, and they said the fundraising, and they made a lot of gullible comments there, and some idiotic callers who called in were also swimming in the ocean of their foolishness. So today we will go into this update from Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, that maybe one of these days we might be bringing him in. Okay, I want to read the document. He presented ADV, that is Advanced United Version A stroke HRC stroke WGAD in all in capital 2022/2025. That is the document title. Now, description 105 said, in the light of the foregoing, the working group renders the following opinion. Now, I told you from the working group. That's a working group of United Nations that once told Nigerian government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu conditionally sometime last year. This is that same working group that's come from the angle of arbitration. So, in relations to Kenya and Nigeria. Now, the deprivation of liberty of nwanne nke anyị Nnamdi Kenny Okwu Kanu being in contravention of Article 2, Article 3, Article 6, Article 7, Article 8, Article 9, Article 10, Article 11, and up to Article 19 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and Article 2, 9, 13, 14, 16, and 19. Okay, 19, and also Article 26 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights is arbitrary and falls within categories 1, 2, 3, and 5. Then we come to 106 disposition. 106. The working group requests the governments of Kenya and Nigeria to take the steps necessary to remedy the situation of Mr. Kanu without delay and bring it into conformity with the relevant international norms, including those set out in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Coming to disposition 107. Now, you see, the working group considers that, taking into account all the circumstances of the case, the appropriate remedy would be for the government of Nigeria to release Mr. Kanu immediately, and for both governments to accord him an enforceable right to compensation and other reparations in accordance with international law. Now, in the current context of global coronavirus disease, COVID-19 pandemic, and the threat that it poses in places of detention, the working group calls upon the government of Nigeria to take urgent action to ensure the immediate unconditional release of Mr. Kanu. Coming to disposition 108, the working group urges two governments to ensure a full and independent investigation of the circumstances surrounding the arbitrary deprivation of liberty of Mr. Kanu, and to take appropriate measures against those responsible for violation of his rights. 109. Disposition 109. In accordance with paragraph 33, column A of its methods of work, the working group refers the present case to the Special Rapporteur on Torture and other cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment for appropriate action. In disposition 110, the working group requests the government to disseminate the present opinion through all available means and as widely as possible. Please, before we continue, good evening, my brother Sam Gold. You are welcome. Please, lovers of freedom, seekers of justice. I am Akwana Soko, your own brother. This is Biafran Radical Freedom TV. For those of you who are just joining us for the first time, please kindly help us. Share this program. Not just sharing this program. Make sure you click on the like button so that many other people who have not seen us who are online, who are using the internet space right now, will know that we are here and we are doing a good service to the issue of our self-determination. So please, this will be your little contribution to what we are doing today here. And also, given that you are new here, we want to implore you to click on this subscription provision here. There is a place you see subscription. Please click on that subscription. And also there is other provision you see notification. Click on it too. As you do that, may our good God, our Creator, bless you, because that will help us a great deal to help us to be reaching out to you, for you to be seeing our updates whenever we have any new thing. You will be in the among the first people to see our updates. Thank you. And again, please, if you want to come in, maybe you want to be with us, you want to contribute to what we are doing, notify us on the comment section. We will provide a call line. Yes, because I won't go into the rigor if there is nobody interested in doing that. So we want you to support us now by putting up your comment and make this space, make this channel to be engaging. Make it seriously engaging so that people will know we are here. All right, let us go into the program again. All right, please share the program, because we need to share it. Share the program to any Biafran platform you know. There is no time to delay. People complain too much, but this is a live streaming. It cannot just be a matter of minutes. It necessarily need to count into an hour, because it's people are live, so there might be consent. You will see that you cannot just ignore. Okay, are we together? I am also trying to share to some individuals. Also, if you have any IPOB platforms, please do good to share. We are promising you we won't stay long, because I think we will have other issues to delve into. We'll have other issues to delve into today. Okay, so let's go there. Let's go there now. This is what I know. Many people have not seen you only saw through the pages of newspaper that the UN, told the Nigerian government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now you have seen the full version where they told Nigerian government to act separately, Kenyan government act separately, and that Nigerian government and Kenya should also compensate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then they should carry out investigation so that everybody who is involved in what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have suffered, the maltreatment, the inhuman treatment in general, that those people should be made to pay. They should be brought to book. Now we have to go into Barrister Aloy Ejimakor's press release. On Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, President Tinubu should not dishonor the United Nations as Buhari did, because this comes with very severe consequences. By Aloy Ejimakor, in July 2022, the United Nations Human Rights Council, through a landmark opinion issued by its working group, directed Buhari-led government of Nigeria to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and accord him a pathway to compensation for his infamous extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria in the month of June 2021. The 17-page opinion in its disposition or conclusion states that the working group considers that, taking into account all the circumstances of the case, the appropriate remedy would be for the government of Nigeria to release Mr. Nnamdi Kanu immediately and accord him an enforceable right to compensation and other repatriations in accordance with international law. As a background, the working group of the United Nations Human Rights Council is a quasi-judicial body that has the legal mandate of the United Nations to receive and adjudicate human rights petitions against member nations of the United Nations. Accordingly, its decisions, diplomatically called opinion, are legally binding on all member nations of the United Nations, including Nigeria. In addition to Nigeria being a bona fide member of the United Nations, this very UN decision on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is primarily predicated on the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and the Universal Declaration on Human Rights, by which Nigeria is legally bound by virtue of its ratification by an act of the National Assembly under Section 12 of the Nigerian Constitution. Now, to be sure, ratification is a means by which a nation makes itself subject to international laws and treaties, and by the provisions of the Section 12 of the Nigerian Constitution and a plethora of other decisions by the Supreme Court of Nigeria, an international tribunal with jurisdiction, international tribunals with jurisdiction. Ratification makes every ratifying nation, including Nigeria, okay, you understand, subject to whatever it ratified. This is non-arguable and inviolable. It goes without saying, therefore, that as a bona fide member of the United Nations and its treaty-bound nation, Nigeria is subject to decision issuing from the United Nations. Thus, Nigeria is duty-bound to implement this decision in its black letters and spirit. Now, it was expected to do so promptly, not just doing it, but promptly. The advanced copy of the opinion, which was issued on 20th July 2022, was released to me on 23rd by 2022 July 23rd 2022. Now, the cover letter bearing the opinion indicated that the working group forwarded the opinion to the government of Nigeria a day earlier on 22nd July 2022. Yet, the former President Buhari failed to comply until he left office. Nonetheless, it is never too late to act, even as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has for 3.5 years endured the horrendous rigors of a detention that is bereft of any legal justification. Therefore, unlike a misguided Buhari, a wiser President Tinubu can do the right thing by freeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without further ado. He does not need any court order to do this because the member has transformed from the legal or judicial to political. He does not need any court order to do so because the matter has transformed from the legal or judicial to political. And as the saying goes, the buck stops at the president's table. The buck stops at the president's table. This is Barrister Aloy Ejimakor. Thank you and remain blessed. Now, happy Ume. Thank you. One name also. Thank you. Thank you. We are all doing this work together. So as you all keep sharing, we are doing the work together. This is what Barrister Aloy Ejimakor wrote, and it's to circulate across all Nigerian dailies and all international media outfits that are willing to pick the Biafran related issues as they come up. Now, as you can see, this update is something that goes to refreshing our mind on what, beyond the United Nations Working Group, what also the African coordinator, or should I say Interpol leader, what he said too last year. He said that Interpol had no hand or no hands in what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suffering. That is to say that nobody, that goes to justify that Nnamdi Kanu was practically kidnapped. He was kidnapped because there is no reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should remain in the custody of the Nigerian government till today, when that the United Nations Working Group has tried to interpret, because this is the judiciary of United Nations. Yes, trying to interpret the international law to Nigerian states and Kenya. And Kenya came out to say their hands are not there. That is to say, Nigeria carried out a terror attack, or should I say, a very obvious crime, and violated their territorial borders. Okay, so now you can all right, I will share this document in different IPOB platforms after this program. This document, I will share it. I think it's very educative enough. It is very good. It is coming this period where the gossip from everybody, gossip is too much. Let me play from this lady. I want to play. If we have any comment on this press release by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, we will do. Then what happened? I I want to play. There is a program I was playing yesterday. I think this should be it.
تمتع في الهواء مش الضيف.
enwedị ihe ndị Igbo ga-ebe n'akwakwuo n'okwu a ga-eji tọhapụ Nnamdi Kanu.
So all of you have heard this statement before. There is nothing you can say or cry about that will make them leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. She has her reasons. One, that all the elders, those truthful elders of Igbo land, not in all Biafra land, of Igbo land, like Okwadike, all those appeals of. Okay, let's also put this man, Leti Wanyang, Chukwemeke Ezife, that is Okwadike, and so all this, there is nothing that these men have not pleaded with the government of Nigeria. The different men, our elders, but it all fell on deaf ears. So that when you are hearing somebody who is telling you about this, this one is agent, this person, Simon is that, this one, you should quickly know where the person is coming from, because these are the ones who come like friends, and they are the witches that you pray against, and you are looking for witches. They want to blackmail the person that is doing something so that he will stop.
enwedị ihe ndị Igbo ga-ebe n'akwakwuo n'okwu a ga-eji tọhapụ Nnamdi Kanu. Eji Nnamdi Kanu enwe ihe ejide Nnamdi Kanu. And part of ihe a na-eme n'ala Igbo, achọrọ ịnara anya ala Igbo. Nna ya ukwu Hope Uzodimma chọrọ ịbụ eze. Sọmụnwa eze ga-akwụ ọtọ maka ọpụta na TV na-ekwu nke onye kwuru. Ọ sị ọ bụrụla ọsọsọ mmadụ labụ fọrọ Imo steeti atịba ha nla ahụ onye ọbụla nụrụ ya. Wee gosi anyị ihe onyonyo ebe ụmụ nwoke anyị yi pants. A na-akpakpu ha na Black Maria. So
when you hear our PM Mazi Simon Ekpa tell you about the disappearance of Biafran youth, this is what he was talking about. That they went to Aba and they will bring in big trucks and they will be loading our people there. So what are they up to? They will be loading our people there. This is what happens every now and then. When you hear about Onyendu's case, nothing is coming out of it. That is why you need to join Biafran cause, so that you will cause things to turn around. Those good ideas you have, you bring it forward. But you need to join the struggle and you need to support it. You need to support us in any way you can. Let me play it again.
eji nke ahụ n'aka anyị jezie ekwu okwu ndị amị sọwasị anyị egosi ha anyị yọtago na m agwa biko ụmụ nwoke ndị Igbo na ụmụ nwaanyị unu ehelutina m onye ọbụla pụta anyị chọrọ ire etu kolikum in honor of Nnamdi Kanu onye nwere interest.
It is not about clapping, oh, mama, oh, you are doing well, no. It is about everybody coming to join. Don't tell me coming out to join in the call for Biafra. He is extending that good hand. Come and join me. Okay.
Of Nnamdi Kanu onye nwere interest na nka dịka kpọtụrụ anyị kacha lọta anyị ga-adakwa bakwu maka de kolikum ka anyị tinye aka bido ọga ebe nwanne anyị kwụsị Adam
onye ọbụla hụrụ ozi a tụsara m ya n'ihi na.
Okay, this is from Osim.Osia. I'm playing it from him. So, but I will still go to the.
And what do you hear work at Benaquaco no? And then don't you see? I took a woman, I took a laugh. I got Aspan one your name, had to say, Planaya Sala. I wear poor Yanni who come, one of La Pazan and that Calaguni. Kind of because I know Luzog, not two fronts. So by no crank, Mbano, I am on a hand China and Colo, me one and Bano, she does nothing on a house. Or maybe na have gone na ihe gbasara nke amị na asịrị na ndị Igbo enyopuko ịma okwu na-apụtazi ha chọta ka ekpurozie ndị ala ma jiri gwụsị ndị Awụsa kpụbasị ebe ahụ. So ndị obodo ka ha na-emekwa ihe a ka ndị obodo kwuo okwu ha gakwa gbakwa ebe ahụ ọkụ bidozie mara na amị jụ n'ebe ahụ ndị na-aga agba ihe ọkụ ha kwesịrị ịfụrụ ha ka eji ihe ha ji nọdụ ebe ahụ na kedu ka ndị amị na ndị polisi ga-eji nọdụ aga ịgba ihe ahụ ọkụ wobere ihe gwagwa ohu ụlọ sinetọ ọkụ ebe ka ha nọzi.
Okay, you are hearing it. When they went there to wala the place, Oko, that the army people never came anywhere close. That part need the anti. How come the Ndebare Hoko Bacharoko after some days before army came in there and be saying hey, wait them and all of that? Laughable things they do. That you must understand that whatever you see today and you keep quiet, you are agreeing to it. If you believe in our Biafran cause, what this woman is trying to tell you is that when you hear the propaganda they do against Simon Ekpa, they do it so deliberately because they know he is the one to put an end to what they are doing. The woman believes so much in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So she wants anything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wants, because all of them, all of us, we are not comfortable with the state of things in Nigeria. Hence, we crave for our own independent state. Okay.
Ọkụ ebe ka ha nọzi ha mabụzi ndị nche ebe ka ha nọzi oruzie ka agbachaziri ihe niile n'ọkụ rụchọ ọrụ ha n'anyasị chifozie ikekwe nwe okobịa mebie ta m mụrụ nwa na m onye mba nnọ ikekwe nwa mgba night chi Lagos la agaburu nwa m onye Igbo onye ọbụla nọkwa ebe ọ na ma ndị n'obodo oyibo ma ndị na-ebe ha nọ na-aṅụrị nobody say maybe ha.
Okay, you can see it that our children are being kidnapped. That is the thing. Kidnap is supposed to be a part of terror activity. So, but we have a people who only are fast in condemning their own. I was watching Dr. Damage program after our PM's interview. Then I was watching the AJ was asked to anchor it. AJ made some wonderful remarks, and he was told by a Yoruba man in the forum who was a panelist that everything he said were lies. And if you see the audacity, for those who watch the Dr. Damages, that man's name is Jagon. He has one kind very scary beard. So he always forms phonetics, so that I'm explaining him, you understand once if you have seen him. He's always forming phonetics. Coming to tell us on how we must run Biafra. Then Mr. AJ told him, it's about us. It's about us. Why do you want to be the one to tell us? He was like, why is it that when issues concerning the Biafran people, that Yoruba people are agitating, the Arewa people are agitated, today, the Biafran people. So why is it that anytime you hear, what is your problem? That he can't remember the day that you people now come in this platform and you say today what we will be doing is to be, exposing all the secrets about Oduduwa Freedom Quest, because of you don't want to touch that part. You want us to always come. Biafra, we finish, we destroy Biafra, jam head. It's Biafra, it's Igbo people and their neighbor. So we must destroy them. So that while they are fighting in their family, you will be mocking them. Oh, then see the people who say they want freedom. Okay. Let us continue to play the woman, her program.
Nobody is safe. Maybe how much I had a little block to Zayama Lounzy, a boy cage way 1966. So you're bladite. Me panya Muranya. Makana Mbundi when 1966. Yeah, I won't cut up for years. Dika, it was opportunity. Dika, that's not to get a bank kata Makandi. A was opportunity IPOP. Atipa IPOP passing. Hamibatazi. Continue ever after 1966. The program have not stopped.
It has not stopped. In case you don't know, it has not stopped. It has not stopped. The program has not stopped. Dude, I don't know. I was watching our brother. I don't know. Let me try distract myself now. But let me do it. Let me do it so that you will see this thing. I'm looking for a recent video played by Paul Achebe where he was you know what? Whenever you let me know if he is the one.
Mkpụrụ ụbọchị 13 n'ọnwa nke anyị nọ na ya bụ ụbọchị Tuesday enwere sit at home. O nwere ihe dịka sit at home on Monday. On Tuesday ka enwere sit at home. Onye tinyela iwu anụnwa bụ Chika Edoziem, onye isi ndị DOS, onye Nnamdi Kanu were ọchịchị.
Okay. This is something old. It's an old news. It's 2 years ago. Okay, I was trying to scroll through.
All them Washington.
There is one disturbing video. Okay, what Paul Achebe did there was that he showed a video where our brothers from Edo, who may not be Biafran people, they were. It's going to off. They were celebrating that even some who are living outside Nigeria, they were celebrating that very soon that Igbo people will go with their Biafra, so that they will inherit. Please, a moment. Give me a moment. The laptop wants to off. They will inherit the Igbo people's properties. And one said that there is a particular warehouse that he's targeting. That warehouse, there is so much billions. that the person is doing, the Igbo man is doing multi-billion business. So that is all they are up to. That is, by the way, I'm trying to bring in different things for us to be conscious and why we must know that I bondindiro baraburuburu. And because ndindiro baraburuburu na-echendo ha nche mgbe niile otu a ka ọ dị. Okay, lovers of freedom, I want to now continue playing from that our sister so that you will hear certain things.
And what do you do? What
okay, good. It is good. It is good. I even played for. On when they give Hindi boge benakwa ke release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know why she is telling you this emphatically? This is a woman who loves Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the marrow. Her children are all almost, I think, all graduates. Now, why she is telling you this? She just has to tell you the truth. That this is just the fact. Gaskia. There is nothing the Igbo people will do now because we are taken as conquered people. We are taken as people because they have conquered us by placing or enforcing people whom we never voted into office to rule over us. That is why you will hear that somebody, now you will hear this woman telling us what Hope Uzodimma said. That he will continue to buy our people. He will continue to cause carnage in Imo State, former Imo State, where he forced himself on the people. That he will continue to buy people. Even if he remains only 2 people, he will rule them. He don't care. That people should keep on buying. Even if 2 people remains, that those will be his subjects, he will keep on ruling them. So when you don't understand what we're talking about, stopping anything, elections, and we going totally all in for the freedom quest, this is what we mean. Somebody, you can remember the rude one he said last time. He said this thing, this Sochichi, this power, where God don't give him, that he don't know the person that want to take it away from him. Say where that person will be coming from. He was asking, who give that monkey banana? How can that person do it? How will that person do it? You come and he will look at you, you collect this power. That is better, everything is destroyed. So you can see the mindset of the people. And if you don't go from Biafra, if you don't go for the Biafra, if you don't go for the division or dissolution of the Nigerian arrangement, or dissolution of the state, the Nigerian state, you will continue to have a Hope Uzodimma in all Biafran land. You will continue to have them. You will continue to have an Akpabio who will use your public money to tell you what money cannot do, does not exist. Or what money cannot do, too much money can do it. That's his slogan. Whose money is he talking about? Has Akpabio owned Bebin Saloon before he came into politics? Does he have what is the list of business where they sell moi? Does he have where they fry akara? All these people that you see now, you will pass first gate, pass second gate, we get them. What business do you think we can have before politics? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. These are poor, wretched people. Today, they are not just billionaires. They are billionaires in dollars. And the people they rule over get more impoverished by the day. They stack money, even sometimes the money expires, they burn it. So now, what I'm telling you is, if Hope Uzodimma can look at all Imolites and he will utter this statement, so don't you know you are gone? If you fail to get Biafra, you are gone. It is very, very important you key into what we are doing. You must key into what we are doing. The safety and survival which talks about existence of a people, is in the cardinal. It's in the, it should be in the front burner, or it should be of more importance to the people than any other thing. There is no other consideration that should supersede this. You have somebody who is supposed to be a governor, who should be supposed to be a diplomat, told you that how can you take that? Nobody can take this power away from him. And again, he said, even if it is only 2 people who remain, while he was told about insecurity in his place, that he's pretending over insecurity, and he told them, even if it is only 2 people who remain, that he don't mind, but he must guide his position very well, very jealously, and he must return after the first term. And this is what we have been done. This is where we are. Somebody is telling you, oh, Simon is a criminal. He is a fraudster. Simon is this. Did he defraud you? Oh, Simon, he collected, I know some people said money. If I donate $600, and Biafra don't come on 20 or whatever date they fix then. Like, because if I donate my money and this thing doesn't happen, that the other one will happen. And because of that, people pay. Did you pay your own money? Did you pay your own money? So why did they pay you? Did you pay your money? Did you have the person you're talking about? Where did he tell you he pay? So then who are the people that really pay if that's the person telling the story true did not pay? Even if, let us even assume that somebody paid, all the money now that Hope Uzodimba is using to buy all those the thousands of dollars wristwatch and all of the other luxury they are using, whose money is that? So have you gone to visit their case, the people that what have you done? What have you done? Nothing. You cannot fight the real enemies you have. It is the person that mean well for you that you will always fight.
Also, Machuku Oli Yaka. Kaire zone a calicum in the honor of Nnamdi Carlo. Kai continue a book was I was Hadato and Changa. Calicuma, Nnamdi so name when I Katapara. Candy Flanaganaya Libu. I won't know who Bano Yano Greek I can eche. Kailite.
If you live in the UAE, until the end of this month, you can join a free course on
Alibu. I won't know who Bano Yano Greek I can eche. Kailite. We raise other curriculum on security and development of Southeast in honor of Nnamdi Carlo. Name every year. Hajj this year. But I dem ka one madi abun Nnamdi. So no money afugi yo na eku kwado no zo na ige sa kwado. Ngo de ba. Okay, well, maka mu agwagwa wam se.
Okay, there's another thing I want to play too about the document I have from Dubai about the Nigerian people that were convicted, and they were convicted by Dubai court, or the capital territory, the Abu Dhabi court, on terrorism charges. I don't know how many of you have seen that. At least this woman, we already played her program yesterday, so I'm trying to play on those who were convicted in. Have any of you heard about the case? Can you confirm? Can you confirm it here on the comment section? 6 men who are found wanting supporting terrorism Boko Haram you hear in our place. You know, severally I have told you that when people tell you about Christian, Muslim, and some people will think that whenever you hear this is a Muslim country, that it is a problem. Oh, it's a terrorist people. But that is not true. I have always said that I know of Arab nations that are far better than that they are far better than Christian countries. And I have always mentioned Saudi Arabia, UAE, even think places like Oman. They are very much better because they abhor terror. They can't stand anything that looks like terror. They will never support it. You can hear, you heard, am I even talking about that one? The speech from the Saudi prince too. I don't know how many of you, can somebody confirm on the comment section these things before I play this? Okay, now, before, sorry. Time is running. I'm trying to play this. Okay? I want somebody to even confirm it on the comment section. Have you heard about the convicted people in UAE court? Something that just played now. Okay. Omo Chineke, I greet from my side. Ndewono. Ndewo Nwannem Hamilton, you are welcome. Hamilton, are you just coming? You're welcome. How was your day? Yes, I am very sure. It is 6 UAE, 6 Nigerian people, Alajis from Fulani background. 2 of the convicts, Surajo Abubakar Muhammad and Saleh Yusuf Amu, were sentenced to life imprisonment, while remaining 4, Ibrahim Ali, Atasan Abdul Rahman Ado Musa, Basha Ali Yusuf, and Muhammad Ibrahim Isa were handed 10 years imprisonment respectively, Daily Trust reviewed. Okay, so oh, Hamilton, oh, you are welcome, you're welcome. Our other brother, good morning, you are welcome. You are welcome. It is evening in Biafra land, so good evening to you. Brother, okay, Joshua, okay, I can confirm you have a Biafran connection. You're welcome, all right. I don't know, this is not playing again. It's not playing again. That means I will have to All right, like the update I brought in here. I don't know how many of you followed what was the did anybody started with us when we started this program? Did anybody start with us? Not started. Anybody here start with us? We just brushed through the press release from Barrister Aloy Ejimakor on the United Nations resolve or insistence that Nigerian government must release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and not just releasing him. Nigerian government must release Nnamdi Kanu and make sure they do a dutiful finding investigation to bring out everybody that is involved in what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have suffered as regards his extraordinary rendition, and that Nigerian government also should compensate him. They also say the same thing to Kenyan government, that Kenya government should do some investigations, and also the cause of the suffering that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has faced, and also everybody that is involved should be made to suffer the consequence of this. Okay. Is it supposed to be private, brother, or should I drop a contact so that you call in live program here, which will be pretty better? Is it supposed to be is somebody, Joshua, please, is it a private talk or is it something you want to share with fellow Biafrans? Please, I am waiting for your response. Okay, it's private. Okay, then we will soon end this particular program because it's already reading to 1 hour. It's already reading to 1 hour. Our people have been they complain about staying too long. Okay. Hotfall Wokoma. Hotfall Wokoma. Alpha. Brother, we are fine. You are welcome. I hope you are one of us. The name seems Wokoma, so that means you should be one of us. Okay, so like what we read, it was from the UN, what the UN itself released. Then Aloy Ejimakor, leverage on it to deliver a full loaded speech or press release. So it's also touched into a lot of sections and the articles of international different international laws on human rights and other international covenants and conventions. So then the UN is insisting. What we don't know is why the UN has been unable to take action till now. Why is the UN unable to take actions? That is why we are still amazed. We are still, surprised that UN in its status as the global body that regulates and ensures the peace of the whole universe have been unable to, take actions to make Nigeria, not even sanctions, till now. Yeah, Nicholas, God day. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Okay. Let me give you my contact here too. Let me give you my contact here. Okay, help me while I'm giving it to you. Please be typing it on the screen. That will help us. It will do us a lot of good because some people here might also need the contact. Don't you think it's a good idea? Please help us type it out on the section. So now we go +1 203 Are you there? You are not typing. +1203, then 829. Are you there? 2407. Okay. I think that's okay by you now, so that we can make progress. Okay, let me I think it is scattered. Okay, I also pasted it here now. It is complete together. So if you want to just say something, you can call in. Biafrans will hear you very loud and clear. So is there anybody here who has anything to comment? Hello, lovers of freedom. Okay. All right. Why I wait for you? There is something I want all of us to see and observe. The football match that you saw Biafran national team. Yes, all of you know Biafra is yet in the process, is in pipeline, is not yet an accepted, yet a recognized state by international community. So it is in progress. The acceptance is something that is coming soon. Why you saw that match? It is for a message. It is a strategy that the government in exile deemed fit for a purpose. It is for good. Leave those who want to gossip, who are hating for nothing without any alternative on table. Just leave them to gossip. But the truth is that appearance is very, very good. The world, different nations of the world, you can see that a country that is in process is in a table, in a sporting table. So you can see it is a plus. The name keep getting pronounced to the world. For those who are hating, hey, why is it black? Why is it white people, all of many white people and all of that? Before they said it was Photoshop, they said it was not real. And you know that there are different countries in the world that use black people, white countries. They use black people as a lot of significant percentage of their team. So there is no argument you want to bring in to discredit what we did. So you must understand that things we do, don't follow haters. when they think in their absurd way, you think in your positive way. When they try to pull you down, hold yourself up, that you have it doesn't add anything to our, it doesn't or remove anything, not having a football, it's not, but this tells you that the government understands that there are different areas of a national life. This is a government that is still in the making. So they also consider sport. The government tells you the capability. This is the government is demonstrating capability. This is a show of capacity to deliver. That there is no area of the national life that will be left behind. I don't know why a lot of people who say they are in the course don't understand these things. All the things when you hear that, hey, that they buy this one day, this goes to show you that there is capability, there is capacity to protect territorial borders. There's capacity to give security. It says about ability to give defense. When you hear, oh, they built bomb here, why did they, and all of that, they building the country that has existed for almost 60 years now cannot build matches, and you see a country in the making build bomb. So why don't you appreciate? So these things, who is screenshot? Joshua, I don't understand what you mean by screenshot. Oh, you are welcome. Owen, peace. Owen Palace, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. God bless you. Please do good to share. Right. So when you see people gossiping, you should find a way to prove them wrong. Because the person gossiping does not have an alternative. If all of you say Nigeria is not working, if all of you say the elections you did, your vote did not count, if all of you say good evening, my brother Monday or SARS, you're welcome. If you complain that the elections, the vote you casted did not count, that the person that is pretending over your affair as a governor, as a senator, as a House of Rep member, as local government chairman, as this and as that, they don't represent your interest, they represent their pocket and their family. Then, what plan do you have to stop it? If you say that nothing is working in this country, there is hunger, there is this, there is that, what plan do you have to stop it? Today, we are giving you update from Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, the legal team to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are showing you that the Nigerian court, the judiciary, has ended up being a disappointment and it's not serving its purpose any longer, which is the institution of the government they told you is the last hope of the common man, and you are hearing that this last hope of the common man is no more working. Some of you watched Very Dark Man go to court and he's still going to court, and the same court, Falana appealed and his case went through just within a few days in the same country. This is the judicial system we are talking about. So if even the judiciary that is supposed to be the last hope of the common man has failed, what again are you looking up to? Somebody is saying, hey, okay, the P2B did not do well in this last election. Oh, sorry, they did not give him. Don't worry, he should come back 2027. Coming back 2027, so that who will give him the voting? Is it now that he has even messed up himself, that he was going to congratulate the man that supersaw or that see through a war that, wreaked havoc in his own place, where his own people gave him, and these same people who even campaigned for him now were bitter about it, and those who were even with him in the party, where there is no party again, where there is that man they called our papa, and the man you called our papa went against him, against their own candidates, because the system in Nigeria make it impossible for you to have an opposition. So there is the government in power, the party in power is still in charge of the party P2B is coming from. Now a papa issue out of the case. Now P2B and the Abia state governor try to see how they will build the party again to put everything to stability. Now, the new Abure, they took the Abure to court. Abure still won them. Not just winning them. There was an Abia State local government elections. And when the sitting governor there, the Alex Oti, saw that the party now is totally under the control of the party in the center, APC, that was why he began now to look around to create a substitute party. Now you can see that there is no more party again for even the P2B you're talking about. The party in the center is in charge. That was why you heard one man, they call one man that was into fraud. When I say this thing, please take your time to verify. He was in South Africa. That guy, they call Kanu, this House of Assembly, House of Rep Speaker, Kanu, I think, what is his name? The one that promised Alex Oti that he is going to, that this will be his last opportunity, last chance in office, that there is nothing on earth that will make him win again. Imagine such a confrontation. Why? Do you know why he said that? Because he knows that even the party that they are boasting of, that the APC is also in charge. Because the Abure is working for them too. The Kenneth Okonkwo that come there to cram dictionary to blow grammar for them in national televisions, that one already have abandoned them. So even if these things did not happen, is it the same INEC that conducted the elections that he said that he was robbed that will conduct it, or will P2B produce another INEC? If P2B cannot produce another INEC, then who is going to conduct the election that now that he want to convince people to go and vote? Okay, if then he is banking on the after election litigations, who is going to be the tribunal judge? Is it P2B that will appoint them? Who is going to be the attorney of the federation? Who will appoint the INEC chairman? Or will P2B also appoint a new INEC chairman or a new body to supersede the election? So when you are told that P2B is planted in there to distract the Biafran people's freedom, some of you still want to doubt it. That man is planted in to just distract you people. And some foolish people who are benevolently foolish, magnanimously iberiberistic, they want to steal, they will be carried by any wave of sin that comes. Why do you want to talk about election again? Somebody was still busy saying, oh, now leave Simon Ekpa this election. Who will accept this is referendum? The referendum, who conducted it? Who conducted the elections that you are enjoying the dividend today? Is the election they conducted better than, if there is to be referendum in Nigeria, who will conduct it? Is it not the same INEC? So, who is going to... So, what do you really want? I just started, when I started this particular program, I told you what they are discussing in Dr. Damage's. The man said, why is it that anything that has to do with Igbo people, that the outsiders are the ones, is AJ. You can Google, since after our PMC interview with Dr. Damages, Okonkwo, Mr. Okonkwo, that's Dr. Damages, you heard or you can see that the channel boosted. Boom! So now you can see something. Because this time, Dr. Damages tried to control his panelists. The panelists we're talking about are predominantly non-Biafran people. But every day they want to talk about just Biafran issues. Now, that man told them, why is it that they don't ever want to talk about the Boko Haram issues? They don't want to talk about the Arewa people's agitations. They don't want to talk about the other agitation from other sections of the country. So why is it that they want to be anything that concerns Igbo people? The only people that are qualified to give an idea or make contribution on it and it will hold are people who are not Biafran people. And the exception, the people that are avoided, that are not allowed to make contribution on anything that has to do with Biafra and Igbo people are the Igbo people. The Igbo people are not qualified to make contribution, make inputs on their own matters. So, because Dr. Damages controlled his panelists, then Mazi Simon Ekpa and Biafran people boosted him. And he's enjoying it today. So, what I'm saying is, in effect, we, the Biafran people, if you heard what the woman I played, who told you what Hope Uzodimba said, what the woman said, we need to wake up and do something. The project of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must leave. If they want to finish all of us, if they can, let them finish all of us. If they cannot, then we must survive. We must succeed. We must thrive. She said she don't need all your clapping and encomiums. Don't appreciate me. Don't clap for me. The only clap you will clap for me is joining in this cause. She said she went to the place where they burnt these things that made them to come back to pack the innocent youths of the community, where they burnt the IDP camp they want to build. Said that the people that burnt it, the army ran away. Army did not come close to have any confrontation with them. So after they had left and long time afterwards, they came and now began to harass the innocent people in the community. That anytime, and this, she's telling you what, and that they were packing innocent youths who were wearing their boxers and panties. Humiliation. Then we asked you, why were these people all taken to northern prisons? Because a lot of people don't end up coming back alive. Why were, okay, let's assume these youths committed crimes. How many times did you see people who commit crime in Meduguri? They are brought to Umuahia prison, brought to Enugu prison, brought to Owerri prison, brought to Uyo prison. Why is it so? Why is it that man also raised the question? So why is it that it is only in Igbo, in southern Nigeria, that you will not have somebody who is from Aba to be the commissioner of police and the army general? That the police commissioner must be a Fulani man in Owerri. The police commissioner in Enugu must be, in Abakaliki must be a Fulani man. Why is it so? So why exactly, what exactly is your reason why you want this contraption to continue? What do you benefit? If you are not foolishly and idiotically imbecilic, why then do you think you are not qualified to oversee your own security? Why do you think it is the Fulani man, the Aboki man who doesn't know his left from his right, that is qualified to pretend over your affair? Why? Why is it that the EFCC boss must never be an Igbo man? Why is it that the governors of Igbo people or of all Biafran people or the Anang must be subject to Fulani and must go and bow and wear Fulani this thing before they can ascend to the office? People, they are now bowing to their Igbo Isinan. That albino that insulted the taxi Uber driver, he is now known as Bonyan Wisinana. Because they want to belong. For you to belong, for you to do well in politics, you must go and policy to and to Fulani. And every that we see na kana okwagike. Kena whatever neku. Every that we see na ebe to aka na akponye kwegi ihe n'ike. Ka o wezuo. Then they will come around to finish our youths are now beginning to wear pampers. Don't you know? Because you just want to, for you to do well in this contraption is for you to do what is against nature and against your own self. When will this end? When will this end? What is your reason for always coming out to condemn your own people who are doing sacrificing, the inconveniencing themselves to help you out? What is your reason? When will your stupidity end? Why do you want to always be a panelist to join the Afonjas and the Fulani imbeciles to condemn your own every now and then? You are not even supporting the cause, but they are pushing you because they want you to sound scholarly. They want you to sound as a saint. You are not a biased man. They want you to sound. At the end of the day, what do you gain? Do you ask yourself, what has P2B gained for trying every now and then to betray his people and to please the Fulani? Did you ever ask yourself why your P2B did not see the communities that are wretched in Enugu State, who don't even have any good water to drink, but he goes to all the Fulani communities and is digging boreholes because he want to? Didn't you ask yourself why is it that Jonathan did not develop his place and he was developing all the Fulani places? Because the relationship between you and them is a master-servant relationship. They are master, you are servant. Even when you are a political gladiator, you are a servant to Fulani co-gladiators. You say everything and go scot-free in the north. You say anything and you find yourself where you deserve to be. Go and ask Ike Madu, and after all the things he did and all the power he thinks he have, all the relationship he thought he has built with the Fulani, where are all those his properties he duped our people to acquire? His land in Abuja, it has been confiscated. All his land in Abuja, all his land in Lagos, all the land and the properties he buy overseas, they have retrieved them. And yet he will still serve his 9-year jail term. Do you know the people that went to approve? They deceived in that time before the sentencing. The Fulani friends, he thought our politicians alongside him. They went there, he thought they were coming for him. They indirectly came to give indicting witnesses against him. After they had done that on the ground, they came and opened their teeth for him. Fulani cannot be your friend there. Don't be an Afonja in our land. Let us know the few people we are contending with. Those who have already soiled their hands. I am supposed to play some videos from UAE, but I did not see them again. I see them, but some of those videos, I don't know why they are just rolling. They can't play. It played even when I didn't, the other woman's own finished it. It played immediately. But again, when I want to officially play it, it's no more playing. So let us tell you for free that all the blackmail, all the things you say against Simon Ekpa, laughing and all of that, it will not stop the freedom. And all the blackmail will not even stop him from doing what you are doing. He has promised you, after each time you do your blackmail, mock, laugh, and all of that, after each time you do these silly things, that he will bring in more of his biros and speakers. You know what speaker means? He will bring in more. After each week you do that, because every week you laugh at him because you think he is a comedian, he's joking. He said it's okay, it's better. He will keep you engaged. But it is in your interest to desist from doing foolish things because you are not helping yourself. The more you delay the coming of the Biafra, the more you keep the environment in a continuous uproar. you better support on time, because failure to support is your problem. Now your kaya. Now your kaya, you go career. Thank you, lovers of freedom, all for joining us today. For some of you who did not understand what we the main reason we gather here, you can see it from the post, from the cover caption of this program, or after we end the program, you'll see, because we already have touched it, we can't be going back to it. The United Nations, trying to remind Nigeria that Nigerian government is under obligation to yield to its earlier decision. And Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, the special counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the IPOB, has said, again, I want to tell you, he did a press release on this UN resolution. So why you need to, I don't know why I'm forgetting, those of them in this Forsaken Asri group, they called US, those Nigerian political pressure group. So now, all these things they are doing to distract people, you people must disregard it. Of course, thank God nobody is following them now. Maybe just very handful of persons who are yet to get illuminated. So thank you. We have to draw the curtain here, because I think the time is almost one and a half hour, which people have really complained that our program stays long, but they need to understand that this is a live streaming. It is bound to stay long. Do have a great evening. May Chiokike Abiyama bless you, lovers of freedom. You're welcome. Akpanapana Soko. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are joining us for the first time. If you have been with us, please check if you are subscribed to this channel. If you are not, please do drop comments, and also click on the like button. Share our videos, share our programs, because a lot of them are live programs. Thank you. You will remain blessed. Biafra will come. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, no matter what they do, in the end, Biafra will come. You're welcome.